Howdy y'all. I built this TV head to serve as a mascot for my channel, and in this week's video, I'm gonna go over how I did that. I started off with an old RCA CRT I literally found on the side of a curb. The previous owner left that and a few other things there for a garbage man to pick up, and well, at this point I kinda am a garbage man. So after taking it home and doing some initial tests, I found that the unit wasn't even drawing power anymore. So seeing that it wasn't a TheRailz CRT that an enthusiast would be seeking, and that it was head-sized, I decided to make it into a helmet. Working on CRTs can be dangerous, so I had to make sure it was fully discharged before taking it apart. If you plan on working on one of these, please follow a guide on how to safely do that. This is not serving as a guide on how to do that. Anyways, turns out this TV was already discharged. It must have been dead for a long while. So I removed the tube, the board, and the built-in VHS player. Alright, anybody want a tube? Next up, I marked out where the holes for my head was going to need to be and started cutting. After that, I added some foam for the neck hole and cut up some foam for the inside with a hot knife. Got a little on my hand, but... After spray gluing in the foam, it was time to move on to the screen. I bought some one-way mirror tinting and applied it to a piece of plexiglass I cut. I tried taping it in at first, but the curved nature of the plastic wasn't forming with the plexiglass, so I ended up just hot gluing it in. I just needed to put it all back together, but there was one more thing I wanted to do. I 3D printed these parts here and attached them to a CD spool and then taped that to the top of the TV. Why? Well, I wanted to put a cowboy hat on my helmet and didn't want it falling off. With that, version 1 of the helmet is complete. There are a couple of upgrades I could do in the future, like adding a mic and using the speaker that I left inside the TV for my voice. I might also add some fans because it gets pretty hot in there, and that's not even taking into account the Texas summers. I'd love to hear any suggestions y'all have on what I should add to this. Comment that or what you'd like to see me do with this on. But for now, I'm hoping y'all will enjoy seeing me run around as this retro TV cowboy man in my videos. So long, y'all.